Alright, Bravely time. Let's get this out of the way first. I love the Bravely series so far. They're my favorite games, and I can't wait until Bravely Third, or Bravely Sword, or whatever they're calling it, comes out. Actually, on second thought, yes I can. Let's just talk for a little bit about why I think we're not going to see Bravely Third for some time, and how this is probably for better than for worse. Now, this isn't a predictions video, that'll be out sometime later of what I think is going to be in the next game. So, why do I think it's not coming out anytime soon? Well, the biggest reason involves Silicon Studios. Yes, Square Enix's name is on the box, but what doesn't Square Enix do that to? Silicon Studios are the people who made Bravely, and if you've been following their work lately, you'll see they're releasing a new game, Project Octopath Traveler. From what it appears, it's similar to Bravely, but has more of a HD 8-bit look to it, if that makes any sense. The game looks beautiful, and believe me, I'd love to be following it, if only I had a Switch to play it. So far, I only know that it's coming out on that platform, so probably not going to get the chance to play it. But I really recommend checking it out. It looks like it's going to be really great. So with Silicon's resources going into that game instead of Bravely, that's obviously going to be a major factor in slowing down the process for Bravely. Another issue is that they tend to match the events of the Bravely universe to real time, so this may mess with the timeline a little more than before. Anyways, expect to wait a few years for the next one, I'm guessing. There's also another reason it may not be coming for a while. In Japan, there are a few games that may be localized for us Westerners before Third comes. Bravely Archive D's Report is a mobile game, and I would definitely play that on the channel should it be localized. Another title, Bravely Default Praying Brage, or however you pronounce it, is a browser-based game that is also only available in Japanese at the moment, though I do believe that this game is not an official game from Silicon or Square Enix, so it is unlikely that it would be turned into English unless they decide to do anything about that. I also may have heard that Bravely Archive is getting taken down sometime this month, but that doesn't mean that they may not recreate it later for English, who knows. Either way, the decision might be made on focusing to bring Archive out to America beforehand. After all, there's the international version of Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, and that game is specifically developed by Square Enix themselves, so it is possible. But why is this a good thing? Why is having our sweet third game being delayed better? Well, I've got two words for that. Bravely Second. Sure, I label it as my favorite game of all time, but its biggest problem is the fact that it is nearly a Bravely Default carbon copy with a few changes here and there. Silicon needs more time to develop a new and original game. Keep elements, I repeat, elements of the first two games, but give us some more new things in this game. I want to see new things coming. Again, I'll have a predictions and thoughts video coming out after this on what I think we can expect in the next game, or rather what I hope to see in the next game. But again, the last thing we need is another quest tied to the crystals, some fairy randomly turning on everyone just out of the blue, and then a false god claiming to be invincible as the final boss that we just kicked the crap out of. I realize I just described nearly every Square Enix game ever made, but I would really hate Bravely to fall into this trend. You can still do these elements, you can still do the fairy turning on everyone and bringing a false god around, but make it interesting. However, there is a problem if they take more time to make this game. Since the in-game timeline is directly proportional to ours, a longer time span would make the events of the next game take place a lot further in the future, which wouldn't make sense with Second's ending. So there seems to be two choices. Either cause a weird time span and set it X years away longer than usual or would make sense in connection to the ending of Second, or ditch the timeline connection and give a good reason like time manipulation or going back in time, or something for why it takes place relatively closer to Second. Anyway, that's just one fan's thoughts. When do you guys think Bravely Third will be coming out? Hold on to your predictions of what's in the game for a little bit though, save those for the comments of my own predictions video. That should be coming out sometime soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.